If you are not aware, the Jehovah's Witnesses lost their religious registration on Wednesday in Norway. There are still 2 cases pending. They possibly will be merged into one. I want to bring your attention to something that I found super peculiar in the Jehovah's Witnesses arguments from the document that I translated yesterday. I think these are just outright lies. The state administrator's decision suffers from gross factual and legal errors and is therefore invalid. The court is asked to pay special attention to the fact Jehovah's Witnesses do not hide their children away in special schools or keep them away from good causes in civil life, such as sports teams and more. The adults, not infrequently, have a high level of education and take part in good causes in social life. No. While I do agree that it's true that not all Jehovah's Witnesses put their kids into special schools, there are many that are homeschooled, and we know that there's not good regulations around homeschooling. And the fact that kids that do go to regular school, like me, for instance, I can just speak from experience. I had my gym teachers, the coaches from 6th grade to 12th grade, calling my parents, begging them to allow me to participate in sports, and it was always no. My father was a ministerial servant, and it would not look good upon him, and he wanted to be an elder. It would not look good upon him if I was participating in sports, if I did not make every single meeting, if I did not go out every single time I needed to go out in field service, because it would take away from my witness activities if I was participating in secular activities. And as far as the Jehovah's Witnesses having a high-level education, we know that is not factual. There's been studies done on it. And Jehovah's Witnesses are some of the poorest and least educated out of all of the other religions. And you ask why that is? It's because they discourage education. Tony Morris, who was a governing body member, and many of them said it, but Tony Morris specifically, I remember, said that education is from Satan. They discourage people going to these kind of schools where they will learn all kind of bad behavior, be influenced, and possibly leave Jehovah or bring reproach on his name. It is always discouraged to have a higher education. And this part right here, take part in good causes in social life. Jehovah's Witnesses are not allowed to fight for the rights. They're not allowed to protest in the streets. They're not allowed to carry signs. They are not allowed to do anything that involves them standing up for their rights. I believe the Jehovah's Witness organization thinks they can continue to get away with this kind of bull crap and lies because they have for over 100 years, but people are starting to finally realize what they are capable of and what they are hiding from people inside of the organization because of their harmful policies. And I can't wait to see what happens in Norway.